Hello and welcome back to the Holy Page File System. We are on day 3 of this campaign, and our biggest ally has absolutely fractured into a million different little pieces, which leaves us with some dangerous people on our borders. The Ravenous Court Devourers have already claimed our entire western sector. Dwarf Fortress doesn't particularly like us, and they have a wormhole that leads into us. It would be such a nice little spot to get as well, though I believe that wormhole is in fact on their capital. It totally is on their capital, so that would be a hell of a difficult sector to push through. We also have a wormhole up here to the Protectors of Knowledge. Today is going to be about making some friends. I really want to make friends with War Inc. and try to lock down some sort of alliance with them. And then, like, I don't know, maybe Omega Program Corps? I'm not sure who else we're going to sort of pick. We're fixing a little energy shortage also that we hit here. Ooh, gas wells. How delightful. Now,
the conclave is ready to act.
I guess right now we have a lot of Corvettes, so we might as well keep focusing on them.
Life in the stars.
Especially because we could do our cloaking based guys. We're so good at spying that cloaking is something we could do. Buzzword standardization. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I guess. What is the one I'm trying to pass? Cooperative research channels. I keep being, like, just beaten out. We've unlocked ancient pulse armor. Again, more Archaeotech. We have Archaeotech armor, shields, picket defense, and, like, lasers? Psionic bombers. Small, nimble craft specialize in delivering concentrated payloads of psionic energy. The larger the target, the greater resonance its explosions achieve. Oh, they cost 0 to make. We can get a little special tech there. Anomaly discovery chance, survey speed. This could cut off our encryption effects from the cognitive node. We only have like 1 negative effect, but honestly, I don't need to do Chart the Unknown, so we might as well just trigger that for now. Keep it going. Livy, hello, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sneaking on in. There's another peace offer. And we do have a starbase here. We're about to explore where this wormhole goes. This wormhole goes to... what, itself? Huh? No. What? Oh, buddy. A psionic entity. The autonomous adventurer has made contact with a non-corporeal being in the Murford system. Our telepath units have identified the entity as potentially hostile sentient vortex of psionic force. This system is completely disconnected from hyperlane network. It's unclear if it's disconnected by design or an external force. We can confirm that the repeating signal we first observed in Itraben most likely originates from here.
Spaceborne life form encounter.
What was it? A psionic entity, a mysterious tanker. Was my ship not cloaked? Well, that was the problem. This guy's like, let's get the hell out of there. Try again, now that you're cloaked. Ooh. A corrupted avatar psionic entity. Very cool. And a mysterious tanker is here. All right, no problem. We'll take a look around. These guys just open borders with us. And they are the overlord of the Rakudans. So they actually grew strong enough that they picked up a few nearby people. They are supremacists. It might not be a bad idea to make some friends with them. Ravenous Core, the Protectors of Knowledge. We have a lot of stuff going on in the Strand, in the Shroud right now. I mean, clearly I'm going with the Composer of Strands, so maybe I should just, like, pull out of the Cradle of Souls. We could swap some things out for a little bit. Asset has acquired an underappreciated civilian over here. Oh, hey, look at that. Yeah. So I think that is the case. I think if you acquire assets, assigning an asset to this operation may skew the result towards their interests. So I think it's if you use the same type of asset, it will give you like the same type of operation. So I think by like putting nobody in there, we have a chance of getting a random roll. So we might as well keep doing that. We're back to making zeros row, which does mean... Oh yeah, and we're making gas now too. So if I build a mining station over there, we can get a little bit of gas, at least. You guys have rivaled me again. I will rival you again. And we'll keep working on reinforcing that fleet. That fleet. Research proposal. This is not bad. We're actually like pretty close with these guys. These guys are an intelligent research link, so they are all about research speed of engineering, which is the thing that we don't do well. And they are, yeah, so these guys are basically our perfect equivalent. And they're robots, so, you know, it sort of feels like they are natural good friendships with us. Got some intel following, some resources. Our last psionic part of Ascension, psychometry. Psychometry? All things are charged with history. To hear it, our grappling clamps must learn the language of matter. Deviancy reduce. Galactic history specimen output. I don't know what that means. Job efficiency for psionic drones. And this will also give us the edict, sight beyond sight. Empire size will be reduced by 10% and we'll get an ascension perk. Now, we could pick up Archeo Engineers, and I think that's going to be an obvious choice for us based on how much Archaeotech we have. But we also have Mechromancy. Large slots, extra large slots, Titan slots. Oh, this is we can, if we kill space fauna, we can resurrect them as cyborg zombies. That one's really fun. May not have interdimensional processing ascension perk. The synthetic age. The age of organics have come and gone. Is there a like psionic finale here? Climate restoration. We could have machine worlds, which would be good for us. I would like that. So we need climate restoration. That's a crisis. That's a crisis. And we may not have interdimensional processing. Ah, okay. Gain access to tradition tree psionics. Synthetic empires are incapable of starting down the path to psionic ascension. Oh, I guess we already have psionic ascension, though. Interesting. So I can psionically ascend and potentially pick up a synthetic ascension? I'm very interested in that. That seems like we got some potential for stuff to be kind of busted. Tack on some extra purchase of energy right now.
Expands.
Closed borders, subspace sensors, defensive grid supercomputers. Oh, phase disruptors. Here's the problem is I don't have access to these minerals yet. It's really hard not to take defensive grid supercomputers. The discovery of a massive entity made us happy. That's obviously the psionic entity. Leviathan. Love it. Who is this guy? The Holy Brennan Empire. Protectors of Knowledge entered into a non-aggression pact with the Ravenous Court of Hours. Not ideal. They're guaranteeing them. Okay, okay, okay. Gotta figure out who that group is. Yeah, these guys are cordial. Oh, they're a mega corporation.
Exploration complete.
Oh, man, they're a huge mega corporation. We don't have enough to get this, but honestly, we're doing like okay on influence. And we did just find a mega tanker anomaly here, mysterious tanker, so we might as well research that and figure out what's going on in this system. Construction of the Black Crown. What is that? The Black Crown megastructure? Oh, it's a gateway. Huh. All right. And we can delve deeper into the shroud. Let's do it. Powerful currents of psionic energy clash in the darkness. Shadows rush and fall around us. A glimmering light pulses ahead. Suddenly, a scene is discernible. For only the briefest of moments, its shapes recede before we can grasp them. A strange presence settles around us. What did you see? We saw a forest rich with many life forms, a wasteland stripped of all it had to offer, or we are unsure. I feel like we're not really pro other life forms. I mean, we're not pro other life forms, but you know what? I guess these guys are like, yeah, all right. We saw a forest rich with many life forms. The silence swells, the voice returns. Excellent. A powerful heat surges within us, then subsides. The presence has departed. 420's row. And a new accord. Vigor. Planetary decision. Add shrouded vegetation blockers. And the sanctum of the composer. Habitability plus 10 for the entire empire. And 300 telepath drone jobs. The leader lifespan doesn't really matter. Control, how we doing? All agent-related subspace quasi-temporal manifestations. Hope the day is going spiffy. It's going pretty well so far. We checked out a fun little game earlier called Whiskerwood. And now we're back into the Stellaris, so... wasting some time looking at demos from the next fest, considering some for after the apocalypse, i.e. New Year's. Ooh, this also... well, this is kind of interesting. This costs Zro. It has an upkeep of Zro, but it also makes Zro, and it actually makes more than it uses. Circuitry runs unimpeded by physical factors. The Shroud is able to optimize our processors in ways beyond our conventional parameters. Fertile influence. We're at like 600 out of 100 attunement. This guy is very happy with us. I think that might be God. I could be wrong, but that might be God. Can I only build one of these? Empire limit 1, yep. It increases habitability. Oh, for the entire empire. Turns energy credits into Unity row. Resources produced from fabricators. It costs so much to build. Here's the thing. If I actually go to places like the Machine of Sand, I can currently build a Zoroni Equilibrator because that gave me so much Zro. And I have 100 left over, which means if I could buy 200 more. Oh my god. You've got this Zoroni Equilibrator. Home of the Mountains is the other place? No. Maker's Sacrifice? We're going to have all three of those. So we're going to rip open the Shroud. Hell yeah, dudes. Been really enjoying the Stellaris? Yes, yep. Isn't every New Year's change an apocalypse to someone? Sometimes a group of people? It is a pretty popular apocalypse time. That's for certain. Oh my god, we're actually making +6 row right now, too. So this also gives me, sorry, a planetary decision? Shrouded vegetation. Zro infused vegetation. It costs 1,000 food to add this. I want to add this everywhere. We finally have a purpose for our food, and it's to grow shroud forests. The surface of the Homa Mountains is exhibiting unprecedented reaction to our construction. Viscous substances oozing out of the foundation of installations. It looks like blood. This is on our mining world, which clearly needs some mining districts. And like, whoops. Must build at least one district before it can be specialized. All right, well. Starbase, Starbase. Okay, so we built like the detection modules and stuff there. We just seem to have like some extra room here. I'm not sure what I want to do with that right now. I thought that that wormhole was going to be somewhere much worse than that, so I might actually just like decommission this starbase. Yeah, I probably should do that. Because things like this starbase should be commissioned. Dwarf Fortress has given us an asset. Hell yeah. Excellent. And it's the guy who lets us get assets easier.
New voices in the stars.
And we have also found the Tithyanki, so we'll go back to improving relationships with these guys. No, we'll go back to improving relationships with these guys. Feels good. I'd love a commercial pact with these dudes, but we cannot integrate with other technologies, other people, because we're chest alts. What if it happens to be all the water ran out instead? Sitting there like the ancient alien guy saying it's not an apocalypse, but it's an apocalypse. I'm not saying that it's an apocalypse, but it's an apocalypse. Coffee heretics are going to suffer. I mean, there's definitely going to be a lot of... If we do have some sort of apocalypse, the first thing that's going to be screwed up is the trade networks. We'd have some very problematic trade problems. Oh, you got to build up some spies. Oh, there we go. Acquire more assets. Let my assets spy. Let you build more quantum generators for jobs. Give us physics research. The Homa Mountains is having major hemorrhaging. Not without its benefits. Its adhesive properties become more pronounced. Keep building or treat and study the afflicted. The substance proves nearly impossible to remove from any colonization unit who comes in contact with it. Attempting to treat and study those afflicted would allow us to gather more information, but with slow construction. I am fine with that. It's also engineering, which I'm so desperate for. Oh my god, I got the asset I wanted. The asset that lets me get assets. This dude is just flying around the world collecting data. This guy is still investigating that weird psionic breakthrough. Oh, we are starting to collect stuff very quickly. Dwarf Fortress and Brennan D. Spoilers have gone to war. That's going to give him direct access to my territory. Could be good. Probably would be bad. Intense study and treatment of the workers. Our scientists have isolated the root cause of the problem. It is, in fact, a parasitic microorganism that forms a symbiotic relationship with the planet. They are reacting to the foreign substances that we have introduced to the ecosystem. We can probably find a way to work harmoniously with them over time. All right, we have a little gas station here now too, which is great. Good. I don't think I can claim this sector while a creature of the shroud is inside of it, but I'm hoping maybe that this mysterious tanker gives me some access. Probably let's move you there in the meantime. The Autonomous Adventures crew has identified the derelict tanker in the orbit of Murphoid as an advanced medical research vessel. Construction suggests it was created by the same organics who built the wormhole destabilizer and the station. It's been abandoned for quite some time. While most of the ship's data has suffered irrevocable degradation, we've recovered a number of databases containing information of significant sociological value. I was kind of hoping for something a bit more than that, but we've made a productive relationship with the Blood Planet, successfully integrating from it. Resources from jobs 15%. Hot damn. And now you have no orders. So, not sure how to deal with that guy. It's gonna be a little tricky. Okay, at least we're getting some good intel and stuff here. Max infiltration level, operative levels. So you have built shrouded vegetation, which produces Zro, but reduces districts. Cool. I mean, in general, I'm going to say we're in favor of that. We need 800 for this. All right, we're going to give you mineral extraction, and we're really going to focus on minerals over here. Psycorps might also not be a bad idea. Generally want those on every one of our planets when we can. Sorry, and this guy is also still like... This planet can only support 16 districts. Aha. Can I debuild these mining districts? Yes, I could replace them with generator districts, which would probably be a good idea considering we actually have an energy grid here. Right now, let's just slap a voltaic production yard in here. Central Nexus. Oh, this is just like housing. Oh, cool. It just makes like a bunch of all sorts of jobs. 2050 is always going to be used for something bad. It's going to happen. It's lost all meaning. Yeah. For 2050, it was 2030, 2025, 2020, all those years 2000. A game about feeding a black hole. Sure, it's an incremental game, but I like the concept. There's a couple fun games that kind of have that vibe that I appreciate a lot. I guess I can just flee back here to this starport to upgrade stuff. Our observation post above Biltron is reportedly missing supply crates. Uh-oh. A local village has claimed these resources for themselves. Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be okay. I'm not too worried about them.
New truths have
More assets. More assets. Improved strikecraft. We don't need that. I do need starholds, though. Dude, our engineering is actually so bad. It's very funny as robots to have such terrible engineering. I think I desperately need to make a materials workshop. The galactic market is established in this system, which is crazy. Dude, I boosted our bid 3 times. I don't even think this planet is colonized. Hacks. Hacks, I say. Absolute hacks.
the conclave is prepared to convene.
Hear about the star? A black hole moved inside and it destroyed it from the inside all over science news? No, I was reading about 2 black holes that were orbiting each other the other day. And that seemed really cool because I was like, what happens when 2 black holes eat each other? How they figured out black holes do merge. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that answers that question. Need to read it again, but the star exploded. That's so damn cool. That's cool as hell. You gotta love that. It's the kind of science I can get behind. Our misplaced inventory has had a strange impact on the native culture. Pre-FTL population has built crude imitations of our observation shuttles. Under the guidance of a local elder, the Harmonicans can be seen performing an imitation of our geological soil analysis procedure, loading them onto ships and waiting patiently. They're under the impression that by mimicking our processes, more supplies will appear. Exchange food supplies for their minerals. Produces minerals with an upkeep of food. Interesting. This is a Stone Age civilization. I do need more minerals. Dude, what is going on? Why are my cooperative research channels like not happening here? My economy is pretty good, so Diplo weight from economy I'm not a fan of getting rid of. I guess I might as well boost this. Diplo weight from Pops? Sure. Probably oppose that one. I'm a bit worried I'm never going to get this tech. I guess I should have went with Galactic Market. At least I could have gotten my Empire focus. Ripper Lane breach points. Ah. Federation code, Starhold. I mean, we already have both of these. Build a Nexus district. Build an arc furnace. I don't know how. Yeah, so this Dyson Swarm is still not really getting us a lot. And by not getting us a lot, I mean it's literally not producing anything at the moment. Losing contact with our operatives as they enter steady, secure areas. That's fine. We can just take setbacks.
Power over.
Upgrade Shroud observation towers. All of these just cost more money, but don't produce more jobs. These do make more jobs, but I don't really produce a lot of gas here right now, so I feel like I should probably limit that tech to the tech thing. Diplomatic insult from Dwarf Fortress. Man, I don't love the state of these guys. They've got a superior fleet to us, but they are technologically insuperior. But I can't use my ion disruption yet. Yeah, we basically just have a bunch of laser boats. Black holes merging. Initial question was the rate of black hole growth didn't seem to match the universe growth rate when they theorized such a merger would cause gravity waves that propagate through space indefinitely, among other things. And in 2017, they finished 2 observatories specialized in detecting something like this and caught a wave going through the Earth. Oh. Not a science person, just can't read science when you sleep. Result was 2 bits of knowledge. Black holes merge and gravity waves are a thing. The ultimate well actually crowd. Yeah, I'm okay with science people being the well actually crowd, because at least they know, you know, what they're actually izing. I'm just going to assist some cloaking detection over here. I don't think anything's going to get through with the detection array, but that guy's really got nothing else to do, so he might as well do that. Oh, I have an astral rift. Never mind. Can you... Oh, I don't have rift spheres, so never mind. These guys just rivaled. That's good. Yes. Okay, so if you acquire an asset with an asset, it produces the same asset. That must be a new thing. I think I'm just going to start arming privateers over here now so that they start getting blown up. Because really, I just need to start hampering them. Ooh. They had a little guy appear in the middle of their territory. The Habentine Unified Worlds. Interesting. Very interesting. Growth node got a negative trait. On the bright side, I am doing a correctional bisection right now, so that'll get rid of both of those. You are governing the home of caves, which is a trade district. You could produce consumer goods here as well. But I feel like network relay kind of makes sense. Yeah, definitely it does. Okay, okay. Not knocking it. I'm one of those weirdos who thinks the science fields are important. I think science fields are important. I'm with you on that. Subterfuge-related technologies appear at 5 times the normal rate. Unlocks agenda, uncover secrets. Code breaking, tracking, envoys, better infiltration speed. This is the new thing they added that makes Subterfuge really good. Proxy wars. Proxy wars can be initiated through diplomacy. To start a proxy war, you must have sufficient trust or infiltration. So you can actually have people go against each other and you can fight a fight that, like, basically you're not at threat with.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
We have to do all of Subterfuge to get that. And now we also have uncover secrets, which is code breaking and intel. Yeah, okay. Zeroni Equilibrator whirled into action. We are ready to uplink with the animator of clay. You have served me well. The bonds between our realms have been reinforced. To receive my guidance, you need only call. Can you provide more data about this technology? These structures were built at key points in your reality where connections to the shroud are strong. They are cables that steady these interdimensional bridges, reducing space-time fluctuation. The Zeroni had sought to push the boundaries between our dimensions, and this technology was part of that endeavor. Can it affect the shroud directly? It is possible. Trap the animator of clay. The animator of clay will only be imprisoned as long as all 3 equilibrators are active. It's really not that good a bonus. Does any good come from communicating with dimensional beings? I mean, I would argue that they're what we're looking for. We think they're our gods, right? Weirdos are people that think science is not important. I mean, here's the thing is, like, it's... Oh, no. Right, because that wormhole... Yeah. There's no way I'm trapping this, because it's like, if Dwarf Fortress comes through, they're going to come through right on top of one of these planets. I would much rather be friends with these guys. Much. I also want to lock that wormhole probably permanently, if I can. Here's another asset on these guys. Keep grabbing more. So, I can now talk to the animator of clay? Our telepath units harmonize with the frequencies of the shroud, directing a signal to the animator of clay. Okay. We can pay him huge amounts of Zeroni, which also I have 450 Zero right now. Chance to recruit a psionic avatar. Chance of being attacked by a corrupted avatar. Secrets of the Shroud for 10 years. Monthly influence. Monthly unity. A cache of resources. Chance to be attacked by an otherworldly entity. Research assistance. Plus 15 research speed. Create more vessels. Add 500 machine pops to all owned colonies. Or give job efficiency 15%. Dude, 500 machine pops would, like... That's a lot of pops for us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost 5,000 pops. We have... That's basically increasing our population by almost a quarter. It's about 20%. I have all this row, so I can also pierce the shroud in so many places. Which I'm gonna do. everywhere I can. And hope that my planets become shroud touched. That's also going to give me even more Zero to deal with, so. Funny thing is, no joke, just lost yourself in what you wanted to achieve. Bounty of the sea and tentacles for legs. So many options. Our commander has leveled up. This guy just governs a planet. Army build speed, warrior drone jobs. Are you governing? You're governing the fortress world, right? Home of Sand. Oh no, Bot Parade is the fortress world. I guess I'll give you amplifier then. This guy needs to upgrade his capital building. I have colonized every planet I can. This is the commander who is dealing with Bot Parade. So I am going to give him army development. Yeah, this Dwarf Fortress could be bad. I think War Inc. is definitely the guys to make friends with here. And I do feel like I should probably have some more spies up here somewhere so I can figure out what's going on that side of the galaxy. The High Court of Blood. A blood court. Militarist fanatic xenophobes. Vigilance protocols. Highly transmissible virus is mutated on the surface of the home of mountains. A large portion of the population has been put under quarantine. Everything sucks. Great. The cycle of conflict has begun. War exhaustion, claim influence, ship fire rate. Where's the blood court? Oh, the blood court's way up here. I'm wondering about... maybe also upgrading you into a starbase.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
Oh, I am
Construction complete.
eating consumer goods right now. That's good to know. Where is consumer good planet? Basically maxed out on consumer goods. That ain't too shabby. This is meant to be strictly a consumer goods planet, so I might as well just give it another civilian industry. And then, like, job efficiency for researchers, data-driven theory factory. Would any of these be of any use? Psycorp is always okay. Upkeep for calculators. Sanctum of the Composer. I do need that Sanctum of the Composer somewhere. That's a good question. Where are we going to put that guy? You're a tech planet. I want you to build that materials workshop. You're my trade planet. You're my weird unification center. Which is really producing extremely low amounts of unity. Somehow it's producing more science than anything else. I guess these guys produce a lot of science? Yeah, they do. Mining world. I guess this would also be probably smart to make a fortress world. I am kind of realizing that right now. gonna put a Psycorps on that planet because that's where that other teleporter is, right? So, too many biological events happen to robots. I mean, most of them seem to have been reflavored now. Big Eye talking about something under our skin, but we have none, or a disease that shouldn't affect robots. Generally, I feel like things are correct. It's not always true, but generally.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Where? You say that. Protectors of knowledge become materialist, okay. And have opened their borders to me. Interesting. Oh, we finally found the Fallen Empire. Oh. What? They are a single planet with a wormhole in it. Oh man, I really wonder where that goes. Void worms. Do you think you could explore that wormhole without being killed? I feel like that's a bit of a risk. I do want this. Available envoys. Listening provosts provide +1 detection strength and sensor range for every 3 detection arrays. Ooh. Ooh. Ah, you know what? I'm going to grab that right now. I didn't realize you could actually build multiple detection arrays. That's a fun location for that then. Part of me wonders if, like, maybe I should build a like fortress system here as well. Robopope! The level up under the Robopope. Down to a demo of a game that takes the concept of ASCII art into a new fun perspective. Thing that caught your eye was representing a C by stringing C wave into a pattern. A non-com C through curved text. I mean, I don't know. Like, Dwarf Fortress has always done a very good job of, like, the ASCII artwork, but there's been some great stuff from the DOS era that you can see ASCII stuff that just looks like it's normal, it's correct. What is this guy doing right now? You're ruling from PCIe 16. I mean, Unity from Jobs is always good. But I kind of just want to say, like, more resources. This starbase is up and running. Yeah, we're not producing a lot of alloys right now either. We do have this alloy planet, and it's not really got foundries on it. The Shroud has taken R'lyeh. Unfortunately, the Shroud breach created on R'lyeh has experienced rapid destabilization and consumed the world entirely. As a calculated risk, this suboptimal result is not entirely without benefit. We have learned much from observing this unique interface between the material world and the psionic realm. Our research algorithms have been upgraded. Gain 1,000's row. The Shroud takes Agrisphere. Hold on a second. Did I just lose 2 entire planets? Oh my god. I just lost my consumer goods planet and my alloy planet. I guess let's delve into the Shroud then. Yeah, I didn't think Shroud World would be completely lose the planet. But, you know, that's it. The ethereal mists of the Shroud churn and twist. My Zero is probably like maxed out. Oh, actually, my minor artifacts is maxed out. Our consciousness stretches, strains, trapped within a repeating tide. Each attempt, like a movement, collapses upon itself, the tension tightening, vice-like in its grip. Logic subroutines engage. The failure is identified. A recursive loop. Our psionic processes are insufficient to break the cycle and resume ordinary function. As the tension becomes unendurable, our forms threaten to dissolve into the void. A voice gouges out. Outgrow the confines of recursive infinity. The words resonate within us. Their momentum builds, and we sense a way to quell the disturbance that threatens to tear us asunder, if only we submit. The momentum builds and we sense a way to quell the disturbance that threatens to tear us asunder if we submit. A recursive loop. This guy wants me to outgrow the confines of recursive affinity. This is obviously like my patron, because he's all about growth. So if I resist, am I growing? The wording of this is a bit confusing. Obviously, like, high chance to get a boon is pretty dope. I wish I could see this a little bit better. The composer of strands. Did mention it's not something you want. I mean, I only half paid attention to that. That's what I wanted last stream. I think we submit to outgrow. Yeah. Let's do it and see where we move. The voice swells, guiding our actions, forcing our thought beyond our limited comprehension. The cycle continues, frightening, pulling us further before it shatters against our psyche. We have broken through the recursion, guided by our supplication to the higher powers of the Shroud. Not all of us remain. Binar Dizebi is no longer at his station, and the voice returns. They shall be remade. Ship weapon damage 20%. Attunement to the composer of strands 100. Shroud warp happens in 5 years. They will be remade. Okay. When do I start getting these accords? I mean, let's for sure talk to the animator of clay right now to create more vessels. Metal, oil, circuits melded into spirit. Nascent vessels move upon your lands. So at least that's 500 population for all of our planets. Mining world. So I could make this into a factory world. I'm gonna have to. There's no question about this right now. If I don't, I'm screwed. Quantum drilling plant. This mining planet can find minerals anywhere in the planet using quantum tunneling technology to bore through solid materials without physical contact. Okay. Sounds great. I need moats to build it, though. And I better build like an extra alloy foundry here right now. You are set up to be a fortress world. But now I'm wondering, do I make you an alloy planet? I think I'm gonna have to. 'cause I don't know that I have a choice. Because we lost all of our stuff. We have an official with no job. And a scientist. Oh, this is nice. At least we didn't lose these guys in the purge. So I can put them out. And then, well, better that than nothing, I suppose. Shrouded Psychic Computers. Is that the remake, or will it turn him into something else? It sounds like that guy who died is going to come back in 5 years. Now, I got to be honest, I don't know who he was. I think he was a governor. We have a lot of people, so... Big hit for the economy there. Yeah.
Construction complete.
This connects to... Wait. Yprim. This connects to Root. Oh, the capital of the Serene Guardians. Oh, okay. Interesting. Where the hell are you going right now? All right, sure. Good luck, Buckaroo. This scientist has leveled up. He currently has... Oh, right. We were going to put him on a mining planet. Put him in charge of a mining planet eventually. I have a ton of these. Let's reverse engineer. Discover a precursor insight. Maybe some peaceful applications for leader experience gain? Why not? I just said I got a precursor insight, but I don't see where it is. Asarak, okay. So never mind. You're just going to go here and research that. Because that's going to form a another one of those archaeological sites. And I'm just going to buy like 5,000 minerals because I've also realized I created like 500 population on every one of my planets. And I am not prepared to deal with that. I'm going to build you an engineering research specialty here because right now our research sucks. But you are trade planet, so you're going to get a commercial nexus. You are Unity planet, so you're going to get a administrative hub. Bub. You are getting stuff. You are already getting stuff. And Fortress World. You're going to get a planetary defense. And grab mineral extractions and a bit more of that. And then honestly, I should also just be building up some basics in all of these locations. Because they are jobs. And we'll see how that goes. I don't need to be buying energy anymore, at least. Blowing up 2 of my planets seemed to have a positive effect. Oh. Can we recolonize the shrouded planets? Don't look like it. Resources 8-0. Habitability 0. Yeah, I'm not sure if we'll have an option for something later. That might give us a boost there. Let's grab that energy nexus. We'll bounce out of it. You know, I'm not too worried. Did we lose 2 of our best planets? Yes. But, you know, it's only going to temporarily slow us down. Maybe those populations got to teleport to other places. We don't know that yet. You know, I don't know if a listening post goes through a wormhole or not. I think it does, though. Ooh. Star bases, star holds. Excellent. Robo modding. That seems probably pretty important for us. Go out on a wild limb and say that would be a good idea. Now, unfortunately, I have no alloy production. Oh, man.
New truths have been revealed.
Energy nexus. We could get X-rays, I guess. I mean, if we're going to have this tech, we might as well use it. Code breaking, operations skill, and tracking. Let's go with that first. Foolish Neo GPUs. The lack of respect you show for your elders will be your undoing. Prostrate yourselves before us and beg for your forgiveness. Well, I don't really have any choice. I am humiliated. God dang it. Some more assets here. I'm going to do one more. And over here, I'm going to start arming privateers. Is what I'm going to start doing.
Another eye is ready to act.
Okay, we are definitely getting a lot more knowledge here. We'll do that correctional bisection. That's fantastic. Thought preemption. Research speed for psionics. Patron attunement. Uncover secrets. I mean, let's get thought preemption here. We unlock psionic bombers. Thought preemption is +1 encryption, upkeep from jobs. Oh, that's kind of nice. Ancient shield overchargers? Yeah. For star bases? Yeah. Dude, we are going to be able to make, I'm realizing, the most insane defense platforms. I could build our defense platforms so that they're entirely made out of alien artifacts. And they just have like alien picket defense lasers and alien lasers, alien armor, alien shields. Oh, it's gonna be nuts. I'm actually just gonna say, like, let's make a version of this that's like maybe 2 of those asteroid carapaces. We don't have all the right stuff for this yet. So I want to say, like, pickets on 1. Oh, I could also put psionic bombers on them. This doesn't even have enough power to run. There we go. 1 reactor booster will do it. So this would be a hangar class defense platform. And then I think I'm gonna just like mix pickets with medium stations, maybe. Obviously, we don't have everything unlocked right now, which complicates a bit, but... And those will be laser pickets. Laser slash picket. And I feel like that'll be a good choice. Had to submit to the con. Your economy has collapsed and you just went bankrupt. Ooh. That is a tough wombo combo. Faculty of Archaeo Studies. What else do I need? You need a Psychor for sure. How are you negative? Does this mean you're buying from the market or those materials? So I have a stockpile right now. So I have like 7.2 thousand consumer goods and we're losing 135 per tick. So until that runs out, I won't have a shortage. So we have a bit of breathing room. Though I would not say a ton of breathing room. Yeah, that definitely also like did a hell of a number on my economy. These guys still have a big fleet. Yeah, I actually like lost economy now to these guys. Distance. The deal. Another rebel from these guys. So I'll probably start building up here to earn privateers on them or do smear campaigns maybe. X-ray lasers. I mean, part of me just wants to say let's go straight to 0-point reactors.
We build.
Because I certainly don't need to worry about stuff then. You guys need civilian industries. I'm just going to pump out all 3 of them right now because... Why not? Sanctum of the Composer. Let's build that here. The privateers we've armed have established them in the GURAM system and begun targeting local shipping of the ravenous core devourers. The GURAM system. Where do we suppose that is? GURAM. Unfortunately, I can't really see in there. 10 star bases. There's part of me that's also like, maybe I should build a starbase here that has detection lanes up that way. Now that puts me over capacity. Chili Joel, my dude, thank you for 54 months. I think I redid a bunch of the founder badges yesterday, and I believe you have a founder badge now. Maple syrup based synthetic oil. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing, bit by bit. Purpose of the maple syrup is not important as long as we keep it reserved. Everything is good. Everything will be fine as long as we have the reserves. So I was thinking about replacing some of these with generator districts. And then I'll tell you what, if I do a conductive works complex, I could also replace one of these with a agri district. Just wait a sec. And then at least I have one of each, which allows me to build the specializations in there, which is just like good for having extra jobs.
Life in the stars.
Oh yeah, these guys, they got no encryption against me. Cooperative research channels. It's finally at the top. You know what? I'm just gonna abstain from that one right now because I don't want it to be as strong as mine. Ancient shield overchargers. We have one deep sinkhole. This would be better for our Unity place. Network amenities or crystals. Grand archives. So here's all the other, yeah, the ancient defensive webs, the ancient Calvaton collapsers, ancient suspension fields. Sublight speed loss from cloaking minus 50%. Psionic auras are also available in here. Oh, damn. You know what, man? We're gonna start doing... Give me that extra envoy, predatory tactics. Synthetic crystal plants? Crystal mining, without a doubt. That's what you're getting. 40 months. My God. That's a lot of paisanos. Can't believe how expensive these carriers are. Lacking minerals. Did I build? What in here? Oh, the new X-rays require minerals. That ain't great. Though, we do have access to the full market now. So we can start boosting that up. I have so many defensive structures. I'm really not using my starbases smart in this campaign. Okay, you guys are making all the civilian infrastructure, which will fill out all those maintenance drones and cut down on our consumer goods. I sure as heck hope. The chosen fanatical purifiers. For too long we have been trapped behind the wormhole, but behold, we have breached the restrictions placed upon us by our celestial heritage. Now at last we know we are worthy. The rest of the galaxy is ours to claim. Do not resist. They have declared war on the Serene Guardians.
Construction complete.
You know what? What's going on up here? Gonna have to send some spies up here to figure out what the hell is going on. You're gonna build a listening post, and you're gonna build 2 detection arrays.
New truths have been revealed.
Node reformatting.
Our accomplishments grow.
Artifact recovered. Let's grab psionic auras because those sound really fun. We're going to reverse engineer some stuff. Another Fallen Empire building. It's really annoying that this doesn't tell you which Fallen Empire building you got. Oops. Because, like, I would actually love to have a notification that tells me what it is. Was it this sky dome? Requires planetary processor. Needs 2,500 pops. Okay. This is an upkeep of minerals. It does make coordinators cheaper for us, which is kind of nice. Archives? I mean, this just creates more... I have an archives here. Okay, it's kind of like you could put anything in this, if that's the case. Where's World Unification Machine Network? The tech world. You should have the job efficiency for researcher jobs. We're going to want that eventually. A faculty of Archaeo Studies, I feel like we might as well put that on this planet. We don't have any relic worlds. And we already have that materials workshop here, so... Society research, Zro into physics and society research. That's interesting. So you might just go more research labs right now. And these guys are ready to get boosted up as well as we get more civilian infrastructures. My God. Haven't played this game in a while. Might need to get back into it. I am missing some DLC. I mean, I always recommend taking the subscription route. Just pay that $10. See how you feel about it. See if you get exhausted after a short period. Boy, where are you? Oh, there's already a ship there doing that. I guess you could assist. Over here. And then at least we have like cloaking detection on both sides. I could also just turn this guy back on like auto explorer, which, you know what? Why not? All right, these guys are back at war with each other. Shroud warped. The shroud trembles. Faint distortions rippling through the circuits as a familiar presence emerges. It sits at the edge of our cognition, whispering echoes beyond our auditory limits. Binner D. Zebi returns to us, phasing through the ineffable mists as it shifts into a familiar form. Distant, but whole, remade by the shroud. They are eager to return to duty. He has gained the shroud warped ability. This guy? No, this guy. Shroud warped. Unity from psionic pops increased. You're also good at the galactic community and the Federation. You know what, man? I don't have anybody in the galactic community right now. Why not use you? You're not really specialized yet either. That might give us a decent bump in here. Infiltration speed 50%. Encryption. Let's grab that guy for now. The shroud is accessible. Let's delve. Our thoughts move through the shroud with newfound intent as we push it pushes back. At first, we interpret this as resistance to our presence, but now we understand it is asking questions of us. Though hazy in meaning, these questions are not trivial. According to our telepaths, the answers we give will influence our future of our society. The link to the shroud is strong, and we are ready when it calls. The message comes with rhythmic phrases. The shroud is singing. We see lines. The effect of this cause can be foreseen. To know the fate of things, one need only predict the lines. We can trace these lines in dreams, or these lines must be calculated. We're robots? I'm going to calculate. Something unseen shifts, and with a whisper, another thought is birthed. The image forms in our abstract pathways. We see mind. The mind is a spring, and thought flows through time and space. We drain into other dimensions. Let us follow the current. We're always searching for things as our robots. We're searching for the truth, following the paths. Something unseen shifts, and with a whisper, another thought is birthed. An image forms. We see the nebula. A star dies, shedding dust. The dust forms a cloud. From the cloud, a star is formed. The star's fate is dust. The cycle is endless, or everything must end. I mean, we've been about breaking cycles. Our planets ended, right? Our planets became dust. I feel like everything must end. Well, I love that. I have no idea what any of that did. The shroud grows silent, but a psychic weight has fallen upon our society. The answers we have given offer new opportunities if we choose to pursue them. Our ascended forms hold great potential in this corporeal dimension. We continue to grow in strength from infusions of psionic energy and can funnel this power throughout our society. We could not merely sing the songs of the shroud, but channel them into our collective behavior. Change authority to psionic grid. Machine pops do not grow but are built. Ruler and nodes are immortal. Psionic auras are more effective. Allows policy psionic choir. By threading their network through the veiled currents of the shroud, these machines achieve near instant data transfer, each byte imbued with potential psionic will. This configuration is capable of greatly influencing the physical space around it. Dude, there is no way I am not doing that. We are now a psionic grid. Available policies, psionic choir. Ooh, Song of Steel, Song of Luxury, and Song of Knowing. There are 3 entities we don't know in the shroud? Are you for real? Policies. How much row are we making right now? 8. Monthly Unity plus 10. Resources from Observer drones 25%. Or Sight Beyond Sight. Sensor range, jump drives. I'm going to turn on this machine learning campaign. I'm also going to say... Honestly, I think I'm going to turn on both of these. Psionic choir. Alloys from jobs. Song of Luxury. Interesting. So the other song that it said I have access to, I don't have access to. There is some sort of 5th domain in here. Luxury and Steel are these 2 guys. They hate us. For sure, they hate us. We're at 750 attunement here as well. Calling of Growth. Grow a... Oh, I can't... I literally can't do this. Apply a species template. That we might be able to do because we're about to get robo-modding. Found out what was costing you so much was when your economy had collapsed. Turns out the gases you were buying 10 off cost 50 a piece. Yeah, that's why you want to set caps. Generally a good idea to set caps. All right, you know what? We might as well get some attunement with the Cradle of Souls if this is the case. Pop amenities usage. The Song of Plenty doesn't do much for us, and the other guys is like, that's not going anywhere. I don't think I want to change. anything else here necessarily. Turn on like cautious first contact. Right now we're only subtly interfering with pre-FTL. Definitely we can probably move off of expansionist as well. I don't know why I'm necessarily thinking I'm on that right now. Cooperative would be good. Operations are way more expensive. Recruitable leaders per class. Sending envoys to improve relations are more expensive. I don't really want any of these. I think we'll go cooperative. We are part of the Galactic Council right now, so...
A voice reaches out.
You guys want embassies? I'm okay with that. All right, we're down to minus 44 consumer goods, so it is working. The minerals are starting to drop off as well.
A voice reaches out.
Because I probably built so many consumer good plants. Yeah, I'm going to run out of minerals in like no time right now, so let's just buy up a bunch of them. They want an embassy? I am a-okay with that. The mercenary mantis maratas. We better start upping some stuff here as well where we can. Advanced storm studies, man. They managed to beat me out by the tiniest bit there. Grab another handful of minerals. All right.
The conclave is ready to act.
Where are we? Thought preemption. For sure, let's just go psionic supremacy here. It gives us an incredible amount of buffs. I am bleeding off a ton of Zro. I did just enable some crazy ethics, though. The Brennan D Spoilers has been destroyed by its enemies. Oh, I guess the Holy Brennan Empire just like took them over.
New truths have been revealed.
Dude, we are okay. Really burning out here. Psionic auras and an extra 10% success chance when delving. Ancient saturator artillery. Well, I'm gonna get that because it's not temporary. So how do I activate an aura? The directions inferred from the inscribed plaque was largely accurate. This is the system of soul. Oh, cool. I guess we had a quest there.
Our knowledge expands.
There's our 0-point reactors, which is quite nice. Let's grab Astral Rift. The Holy Brennan Empire wants to form a research cooperative with me. Now, I gotta be honest, I don't know that he's the guy I want to get in bed with, so to speak. Oh, he is still in second place. Only to a fallen empire and then this like faction that just spawned, the Chosen. Wow, I'm actually in 8th place. I'm doing better than I thought. So maybe we do form a federation with this guy then. The League of Upcyclers. Cool. Nice. Zura Corp. The Curator Order. Dude, you had all these guys hiding away in here? I would like to purchase. And where was Zura Corp hiding? Here. Nope. Those are mercenaries. Contacts. Zura Corp. Yes. So I can buy stuff off of him now. That will give us access to a lot more gases. So who was in our federation? Just the two of us, hey? We can make it if we try. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna pull that guy out of the Galactic Federation, probably, and put him in there. And we'll see who else gets, like, globbled up in here. This is our Unity, homie. I do like Unity from naturally occurring blockers, but also this guy has, like, no naturally occurring blockers, so I'm gonna just give him assembly code. Let him build people quicker. I think probably a bunch of these guys are going to get sucked into this federation here as well.
Construction complete.
That's going fine. That's going fine.
Life in the stars.
What is going on here? Oh, cool. The psionic aura. Admitted by our empire, intensity low. Becomes more powerful as intensity levels increase. Increases sublight speed, pop assembly speed, pop growth speed, and unity from naturally occurring blockers. Do all my little places have that? Oh, they totally do. Cool. So I guess we will just start growing that over time now. This dude needs another hangar bay and an ancient rampart, probably. Then I think I'm going to give him an ancient shield overcharger. Whoa, the word of goo has been destroyed. It looks like by War Inc. You're already upgrading. I'm going to upgrade that because that is our Starhold. Crystal mines. Oh my god, finally. So good. Mechanical pop assembly speed. Yeah, I got to take that. And then you can build a mining station here, which will also get me minor artifacts. We'll take +1 envoy. Yes, please. And then I am kind of wondering about... This has to be an official. Okay, so it's only officials that I can put in here. Is the economy fixed? Almost. We're almost fixed the economy.
Forces upgraded.
It's coming along. And we have some decent trades, so I'm not like super duper worried about it. Should I plunge more of my planets into the Shroud? It's a good question. It's a good question. It's hard to say. Interesting that commercial nexuses can build like subsurface quarry deposits and voltaic production yards. This sky dome must be a unique building for here. Like, this must be one of the special ones we got. Which I'm almost certainly going to have to put on the machine capital.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Rift spheres developed. Heck yeah, dudes. So where are my science homies? There's one there, and there's one here. This guy's not really good at doing anything, so... If you actually don't mind, you're going to research that anomaly, and then you're going to explore that astral rift. Gamma lasers. I mean, let's take Ox fire control for now. And we can also now create more astral rifts, so... 1/5 chance to lose a planet. I know, right? It's so tempting. It's a good deal. It's almost too good to pass up.
Another eye has opened.
Oh, I guess I ran out of stuff. Who's those? What do you mean you can't build that anywhere? Well, you're just lacking the money to build it, is what you mean. Ukai.
Another eye has opened. We build.
Here is our ancient saturator. Oh my god. Deep space citadels. Okay. Sure. Ooh, Starbase upkeep over 25% because of this. Maybe.
Life in the stars.
Maybe. Should just get rid of you for now. That's kind of expensive. Ah, you guys are ready to earn privateers again? Giddy up, buttercups. Fires of missiles. Are you also ready to earn privateers? You are. Get them going. Get her done, as the children say.
Power overwhelming.
Are you guys on, like, yeah, you got some room for maintenance drones. Part of this, I need more civilian industries, though, so... We're gonna have to build more of that. Pick shadow recruits. We're almost ready to start doing proxy wars. We got 12 months till we run out of consumer goods, so that's pretty bad.
A new path lies before us.
We're gonna need to turn that down.
Our knowledge.
We registered a potential irregularity here. And unlocked a new archaeological?
We build.
Big question mark? Signs of activity. Yeah, I'm gonna have you come back here and research that. Let's grab the fancy phase disruptors.
We build.
How big are these stations? 6.5, okay. Nodal consciousness discovered. Explorers on an astral planet have discovered a previously unknown species of molluscoid. On its own, each of these creatures barely qualifies as sapiens. When two or more are joined, they form a semi-conscious node. A biological thinking machine. I have enough to promote this singularity.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
We're producing quite a bit of those materials, so. Dwarf Fortress is preparing to declare war on us. That would be pretty bad for us. They'll almost certainly go through that wormhole. Okay, that's an archaeological site, but not ours.
Construction complete.
Well, if the war ain't a-coming. They gonna keep me busy. Build a few of those hangar classes here so we can get some of those psycho bombers. Losing contact. Oh! The Chosen are also... Oh! The Chosen have gotten very big. So I guess these guys are the mid-game crisis. You know what, man? They're obviously going to chunk into Dwarf Fortress, so I'm not super worried about that. They're pretty far away from any wormhole reaching me. Can subjects join? Yeah, why not? Okay, so it's basically all of these guys just joined our empire. Which is both good and bad, because it means that Dwarf Fortress could also just go through them instead. The organic singularity continues apace. Reorganized much of the planet's agricultural production. Nice. Gain a new society insight. And a pod discovered has been left to the mercy of the storm. Looks to be ours. The pod is definitely aliens. We dragged the storm pod above the tempest for some time and is seeking rescue. He claims to be a member of our own crew, which is painfully obvious, if for no other reason than the fact that everyone on board our ship is accounted for. Yeah, bring the pod aboard. Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Gotta learn some secrets somewhere. We bottomed aboard the ship. The ruse ended as soon as the capsule seal opened, after which the alien immediately launched into a desperate plea. He escaped his mothership. No one aboard the vessel noticed he was missing. He was stranded for months, using what little tech he could to mimic the energy sigils of passing ships. A cosmic storm took hold of the pod and dragged it light years from its home. Hidden event happens. Sure. A scientist. Oh, a really weird looking scientist. Glitchy. Organic support unit. Flexible programming. Are you also a robot? This unit performs many detailed oriented self-diagnoses. Huh. You know what, man? Let's give him a spaceship and let him explore the universe. Why not, right? Couldn't hurt. Signs of volcanic activity. Where is this? Cephalorus Bill. Oh, yeah, we have a guy going down to that, right? He says? Yeah.
Our knowledge expands.
Deep space citadels. Amazing. I'll take that +2 archaeology, because why not? Oh, man, I'm losing a lot of stuff here. Okay, let's drop down a ton of that. Get a bit more of that. And I guess we have to buy a bunch of energy. I don't know what happened here to our energy markets. I don't know if that's like the defensive fleets that we just built, the defensive platforms. Sucking up all that juice. Wow, the Ravenous Corridors have a lot of fleet power. Oh, wow. Almost their entire being is made via fleet power. 70,000. I have 11,000. Whew. Don't love that. That organic singularity is going really well, though. What are these guys' deals? They're reanimators with warrior culture. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they are just made for war. After a day finishing our mining station on a trapped asteroid, the rock abruptly rotated, destroying the mining station. In the process of doing this, even more rare crystal deposits were exposed. Why did it do that? We have created a question. I would like an answer to it, because I feel like it's probably alive if it did that. Who's Federation XP? Here's our last section of Subterfuge. Defense against hostile operations. We also get access to Proxy Wars, Cloaking Strength +1. Successful operations refund 50% of their infiltration level cost. And another Ascension perk. I feel like enigmatic engineering might be what I have to take here. Cloaking and encryption. It's a bit of a strange choice, but... Delve! Back into the shroud! We're the robot with tentacles. We are basically the robot with psychic tentacles, so it's a bit of a weird combination. A presence awaits us in the shroud, welcoming us with genial familiarity. It speaks not so much in words, but in visions, concepts, ideas. It seeps into the circuits of our telepath units so gently and smoothly that one might think it had always been there. A flurry of images flash before them. The presence, the composer of strands, regards our mechanical form with a curious interest. Shows us a variety of ways in which it can be adapted, changed, improved, and upgraded if only we will take it into our components. A covenant with the composer of strands. Effects: organic species trait picks -2. I am not organic. Oops. Strands is our homie. There will be a price to pay. Oh, we'll not be able to establish a covenant with any patron from this point on. Issue special project Shaping the Shroud. No, I'm going to form a covenant with this guy. We went looking for God. We found him. He's the composer of strands. We formed a covenant with the Composer of Strange as it courses through the Holy Page file. Our science units have already detected anomalous patterns in the molecular structure of the GPU test circuits, as though many generations of system upgrades have occurred overnight. It's clear that we have relinquished some control over our forms, which our patron are now free to change at will. This is a small sacrifice for our newfound bond. According to our telepaths, the Composer's greatest blessings are yet to come. Such is the cost of power. What are you? Expansion and transformation. Oh, I can get covenant powers now. Form a covenant with the patron. Achievement unlocked.
Our knowledge expands.
Locked until covenant with the patron is confirmed. Hey, Day Dear, thank you for the 13 months. Welcome back, welcome back. What did we just get here? Archaeological skills? Huh. If I built this on a Unity world, it would produce a whole bunch of science on top of our Unity. I'm gonna have to look into that. This is the commander of the Fortress world. God damn, these are like the worst options possible. Home planet Agrisphere. Sorry, homie. There are no jobs on that planet anymore. I mean, I guess I could put agri jobs on this planet. I'll just give them patching routines for now. You should also have mineral purification plants here.
A voice reaches out.
More embassies. You guys are ready to upgrade this building. Going to cost a lot.
New truths have been revealed.
But that will help. Upgraded drone storage, mechanical pop assembly speed, arc furnaces. Hello. And this guy has also leveled up, who is at the home of caves. Our commercial nexus. I guess we'll just go deviancy. Work to promote the singularity has already paying dividends. The planet is almost entirely networked now. And we receive reports that the League of Upcyclers Enclave has been destroyed. Oh man, these chosen guys are... Well, they've just about wrecked the Serene Guardians completely. I'm really hoping they pick at Dwarf Fortress a bit more. Because, man, I am, like, just not getting enough of this. In the Astral Rift, we enter a strange space of confusing visual spectacles, geometric patterns, and shifting colors. We're going to explore further. This guy's a bit of a rookie, but, you know, he ain't gonna get any better. You're on a tech world. Efficiency loop. My trade is like taking a hit here too. Oh, I can plant more of those forests. I just remembered that. You have them, you have them. You don't. Okay, that's a good use of all that food. This guy has an ability. A random uninhabitable world is transformed into a Gaia world. Okay, great. And the singularity has dawned on astral planets. Within hours of ascension, its hive mind has absorbed more than 90% of the population. Oh man, that's like over here? Yeah. Did I accidentally just advance you a lot? You're still late medieval age. So we'll have to see. There's not really a lot to survey left in this empire, arguably. I mean, well... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. A new accord for vision. Passive resolution. Apply a species template. Oh, you gave me a new accord. Unlock building, Sanctum of the Cradle. Technology gained Federation code, +2 envoys. Oh, sick. Extremely sick. That's excellent. I'm gonna start spying on these chosen dudes because they seem kind of dangerous at the moment. You're arming privateers. You're arming privateers. You know what? We don't know anything about these guys. Let's throw a spy over here. And then, honestly, I kind of feel like maybe let's just like dap another dude in here. Study the strange asteroid. You're already doing that. I have no astral rifts, so I think I'll just put this guy on cloaking and tell him to have fun. And then this ship is all done for now. So we'll just send him, like, I guess home. All right. How much does 1,000 of these cost? I have enough for that. I'm going to buy it. Probably shouldn't do that while I'm bleeding out, but I am like... I'd like to get this Dyson Swarm up and actually running. Especially if we're about to unlock arc furnaces as well. Like, it'd be nice to have something working. Some time has passed since we established the foundation of a covenant with the Composer of Strand. Our bond is still weak, so we have a chance to break it or strengthen it. Our telepath units have determined that confirming the pledge will allow us to actively draw on powers provided by our new patron, as well as enhancing our fleet and psionic aura. Dude, I love the idea of shaping the shroud ourselves, but I don't think it's this playthrough. Mark of the Composer. How to let psionic energy flow through our ships. We can now imbue our vessels with the power of our patron.
New truths have been revealed.
Confirm the covenant. Mark of the Composer. Hull regen and armor regen daily. Whoa. Okay. That's pretty dope. Aura intensification breakthrough. This will allow our psionic aura to spread into other systems. Yeah, organic species trait pick -2, but that's such not a problem for us.
The conclave is prepared to
and now these are also charging up those like special abilities. So we're gonna be able to start spawning planets. Alpha Hub. +1 envoy and +1 of every single leader would be super nice. The Legion node has also leveled up. Sublight speed, dock ships, starbase bonuses, planetary defense armies. I think I'm going to take Fortifier. God knows I love turtling in this game. And then I really got to try to get some more of those, like, ancient techs. Hyper network relays. Let's go. Our patron has deposited a fraction of his energy in a fold in the shroud, ready for the taking. Our close bond will allow one of us to safely absorb this power. Only one can be granted the privilege to wield the power of our patron. Obviously, it's got to be the Robo-Pope. The power that was invested in System EXE, all those around could detect the weight of its psionic presence. It's powerful and commands respect. She will now be the everlasting champion of the Composer of Strands. Destined to be chosen. Removes all negative traits, removes the psychic trait. They gain chosen of the Composer, making them immortal. And giving them bonuses as a counselor. Well, that was definitely the right idea, I guess. Even though you already had that, basically.
Construct.
I guess I can't see that yet. As our population grows, Krona the Afflicted grows ever more frenzied. Their voice quivers with strain, their form twitching, rippling, flesh in flux as they rasp in frustration. The strands endless, they writhe, I pull, I fear, yet the weave holds. How much longer must I endure this wretched shape? How much more must I shed before the pattern reveals itself? What's the problem? Problem singular? How quaint. Every shred I slough away, every glistening strand we tear, the threads only tighten. All the while the Composer of Strand hums its sickening visceral melody. Do you need a break? No, never. We must not stagnate. We must not let this wretched flesh rot in mediocrity. I don't need rest. I need subjects, material to mold, to sculpt, to become. Can we do anything to help? Can you remind me what I was when we first spoke? Were my appendages always this color? Was my cornea this clouded? Each time I try to remember, my flesh shifts further along the path. No memory has no value here. Revelation lies in the change itself. What came before means nothing to the Composer of Strands now. I must think. He convulses violently. The lone eye rolls back, flesh pulsing, bubbling beneath the surface, then suddenly stillness. The grotesque restructuring halts as abruptly as it began. Hello, did you need something? Are you okay? Of course, why wouldn't I be? The strands have opened my mind even further, reshaped this insufficient flesh to better fit the Composer of Strands' design. If you'll excuse me, there are many threads to pull, so many husks to leave behind. As the transmission ends, a resonant hums across the shroud. Whatever affliction grips him is no accident. It's the will of the Composer of Strands. A gift from the Composer should not be taken lightly. Pop upkeep and calculator upkeep increased, but growth speed is also increased, as well as all of our science. Surely nothing bad will happen there. Surely everything is going okay. I guess let's just build some of these laser pickets in here as well. For safety. We're at 11,000 on our fleet. Dude, I'm not going to be able to stop. Nothing. There's more privateers over there. The cycle of harmony has begun. All right, dope. That's a bit better for us. Really need to learn how to play this. So much to it, though. You just take it a little step at a time, honestly. Start small. You don't have to get big. And deal with events as they come up. Oh, these guys have been weakened significantly. My privateers might be able to do some good damage. Oh, how's this eco? Not great. Ah, being humiliated again. Here's our hyper relays, though. This is the improved research building. Test subject drones turn energy credits into research, and experimental engineers turn minerals into physics research. Interesting. Multidimensional studies. Okay. Hey, cooperative research channels. My thing is finally passing. So I need more of this. I also think I'm going to need to build the Sky Dome building here. I think I'll probably replace this drone storage with the Sky Dome. $3,000 if I upgrade it. Maybe not. Maybe so, though. We got choices. Probably making enough gas that I could build these like data-driven theory factories. Yeah, our privateers are active. Go, go, privateers. 8,700, that's all I create? Dude, he's got 70,000 fleet strength. That's not even... That's a joke. That's nothing. Oh, God, I'm out of energy. Oh, that's not great. This is my actual fleet commander, who I can give archaeotech weapons to. I'm going to do that, even if he doesn't have any right now. We can cause another astral split. And then at least we can harvest that. Privateers in Dwarf Fortress have also spawned. 3,900. This is... Are you joking me, man? This is what you have decided to do for armed privateers? Create the smallest possible amount of privateers? That is useless. How do I launch these proxy wars? Through diplomacy. Incite other empires to engage in war against Dwarf Fortress. Oh. You have an overwhelming fleet strength. This guy has an equivalent fleet strength. Proxy war. War is engaged from hostile rumors and hidden whispers. Upon victory, the attacker gains control of any claimed system and generates less threat for each conquered system. Their trust drops towards me, but... Make tributary or vassalize. So I could do a proxy war that is a proxy war, but I could also do a proxy war that's a vassalization war. Well, if it's gonna be these guys... Oh, they have changed. They're no longer like a feudal society. I still think this is a good idea. And the question is just whether or not I decide to vassalize them or devour them. And I think he is making this, so I want to say, like... just proxy war them. Oh, I can also bring in other people. The Protectors of Knowledge seem kind of busy right now, so... But I could just do like a mass proxy war for that. How come I couldn't make like War Inc. do this? We need to have at least 75 trust or 60 spy network to send them to war. Oh, cool. Anyway, problem solved. Ain't gonna be going to war with me if a war starts with you instead. Oh, you guys are rivaling me again? All right. That is very funny. I like that we can do that. Our scientist is leveled up. They are exploring the void. I actually want them to be an analyst, though. They're eventually just going to sit on a planet. It's a monster of a game to start for sure, even just the base game. Yeah, I mean, I definitely would not add in all the DLC.
A voice reaches out.
Whoops. When playing with the Secret Society Civic, have 5 or more proxy wars going? Is that what that achievement was? 5 or 4 enemies in a proxy war simultaneously. Yup. The trapped asteroid is, in fact, a crystalline being's nest. It's good that we didn't keep digging. It seems we agitated the hibernating creature inside. Crystal-infused plating. Nice. And I can start building hyper relays. Oh, they're so expensive, though. Oh, they ain't cheap, though. I probably don't want you to explore that astral rift. You know what? I'm actually just going to put you on explore for fun. Versatility unlocks agenda self-maintenance. It makes replicator cheaper. Trust cap for synthetics. Available envoys +1. Unity per maintenance drone. Pop amenities. Upkeep from jobs. Market fee. This is not bad. I love unyielding. I'm a sucker for it, even though Starbases kind of low-key suck. We're just in such an interesting little location. This is trade. Diplomacy could be good, considering how many envoys we have, even though we're using them mostly for spying. Leaders are cheaper. Council agenda speed. Rightful claims and oppose the fallen. This is not bad considering that our you know, this is basically like it'll boost all our regulatory nodes. Also reduce empire size. And then this is what, Unity? Restore to node additional skills. Colony ascension cost. Growth revision. Interesting. Unity of mind begets unity of purpose. We strive for synchronized action in all endeavors. I think statecraft's a good idea.
Is prepared to convene.
And then we get to just figure out the safe little plays. Bit more tech. Positronic processors. Research speed increase 5%. Yeah, let's grab that. Again, like our physics research is really good compared to pretty much anybody in the world. We're doing okay on that front. Growth node. Bleh. Bleh. So let's get work resources. Expertise for archaeo studies, minor artifact ship cost as well. Research speed plus 5% is really, 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 really good. Obviously, I want the archaeo studies stuff. Let's take that plus 5 research speed, though. Because that's just for everything. We're still running into the fact that, like, we don't really have much in the way of engineering research. We have, like, 167 engineering research. It doesn't make a ton of sense. And I'm going to put that data-driven theory factory there as well. That's fine. That's fine. Astral events. Continue our investigations. Okay, I don't need to buy any more consumer goods. It also looks like my energy is equalized. If you were to ask me how either of those things happen, I don't know that I'd be able to tell you. But here we are with a balanced economy.
Our knowledge expands.
Oh, I can just upgrade this as well. Pop upkeep decreased if I upgrade this. Oh, hell yeah, dudes. Let's do that. And then I'm going to build another generator district here.
Exploration complete.
+1 to basically everything. Our ancient driller drones. So these are the archaeotech. Now, here's a question. What's better, psionic drones or ancient driller drones? I have no idea. 4 to 16, 100 to 100, engagement 125. Four to 16, 100 to 100, 125. So those ancient drones have way higher tracking. Slightly higher max damage, but lower min damage. 13, 35, 90. $13, 35, 90. But they do slightly more damage, but they are less strong. Low shield damage, 100% armor pen, 25 hull. 100% shield pin, 50% armor damage. Well, that's really interesting. No shield damage. What do these guys do? Bad shield damage, but they're good at armor pen and armor damage. These guys do armor pen. I'm gonna take them as an option. Orbital rings. Ooh, star fortresses as well. Oh, cruisers as well. Oh man, I wish our engineering didn't suck, because I want basically every single part of this. Applied Mechanics Institute, that would also be really nice. I think think I have to start with the orbital rings, though. This is our Shroud Warp guy who is in Federation right now. I guess we'll give him network relay just to make more evaluator jobs. How was that Federation doing? Pretty good. I don't know that I need to be hanging out there, but then again, I don't know that I need to be hanging out here either. We're not very strong in terms of diplomatic weight. We're more about diplomatic chicanery.
Life in the stars.
Serene Guardian's got a spy in here? I don't really think we need this. I'm gonna just throw a sleeper cell, because that guy is basically destroyed. And this Dyson Sphere is 100 days off. Okay, great. Dyson Swarm. Can I also build arc furnaces? I can. And the Deep Space Citadel. Kind of message in a bottle. Where would be a good arc furnace location? Do I have to select these guys and look over stuff? 8, 9, 19. That's a very good one. 3. Oh, most of these are like a 0. 3, 4, 8, 8, 4, 9. Nothing. 6, 8, 3, 5, 7, 6. Over here, 6, 9, 9, 8, 10. All right, well, I guess that's a no-brainer. You're gonna have to come over here and build a arc furnace. Thank you for your duty. Because if I could get that and this up and running, I might actually be able to start fixing some things. Oh, you guys are out of houses. The Chosen have displayed psionic potential. Ruh-roh. Not ideal. Can I make more of those sky hubs, or am I only allowed the one? I am only allowed the one. I'll just build some drone storage here. And mining district. Like some more mining districts if we could. Traded gases and earnings row. Oh, right, because we broke off that deal. I ran out of money there, so I had to stop buying from Sura Corp. It's expensive, but, you know, I think that's the right choice still. So this guy also has pops. Uh-oh. The society of lizard-like aliens trapped behind the shield on Rurius have succumbed to the planet's rapid warming. It seems the extreme changes to the environment were not enough to break the time loop in which the lizards were stuck. There is little left to research on this formerly so vibrant world. So they're dead? Oh, fantastic. No Perkiki. They would have been hell to deal with. very glad to be done with them. I guess let's just like steal some tech from these guys. And I have an insane amount of extra envoys. You know what? Pop one in here. You can start earning privateers over here if I get a little bit more influence. Will it do much for me? That's a good question. Probably not. Maybe I should actually just like steal tech from you. And then I don't know a lot about what's going on in this side of the galaxy, so let's just like make some friends. And I'll put a spy over here as well so I can use you in proxy wars. These guys are getting dunked by my homies in that proxy war that we started, which I love. I am a big fan of these proxy wars. This is a very fun mechanic. 10 out of 10 would proxy war again. Oh, wow. I failed to steal any tech from these guys. We are time traveling through that astral rift right now, as it gets a little bit more and more chaotic. Here's our ancient driller drones. Okay, great. Thank God I can start getting some of these archaeotech things. Gain a benefit for insulting another empire every 5 years. Insult efficiency 50%. Psionic aura intensification. Unlocks feature psionic aura spread, psionic aura growth. Alright. You have your wish, sir.
New truths have been revealed.
Am I in this war? I am in this war. I didn't know that. Should I hit their capital planet? Because I can just do that. When they're not paying attention, when they're all on the front lines, we can just teleport in. Smack them in the capital. I don't even have like an actual army, man. Man, I don't even have like an actual army, man. Hunter killers. Psionic armies. Psionic armies are expensive. Hunter killers are free? But I can't build them. All right, well. I guess I'll build... you know what? I'm making a ton of trade right now. Let's build like 10 of those guys. And we'll recruit a commander for it. Leader experience. Ships. I guess I'll get this leader experience guy. And we'll set him in charge. Jareth, take it easy, my dude. Happy Friday. Sleep well. Observation of astral planet proceeds. We've recently discovered what we first mistook as rogue drones. They live in the periphery of the local hive settlement and have equated partial, if not full, autonomy. Yeah. Curious.
Hostile station engaged.
Our psychic beam ships. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna start like absolutely pounding this dude's planet. Selective, indiscriminate. Yeah, I want to do as much damage as I possibly can to this guy. as we delve on in again. As our minds drift once more into the depths of the shroud, we find ourselves in the familiar presence of the animator of clay, our homie. Clockwork rhythm emerges around our consciousness. Unspoken voices rise in a chorus, and the ghosts within our fleet begin to stir. They offer to carry our physical forms further, unburdening our minds to focus on higher concerns. While not alive, they are known to us. The form is shaped by design, their presence imbued by history and purpose. All coalescing, they reach out expectantly. No longer are we mere operators of these craft. We are partnered, a unity of resolve carried forward by a collective will. We are but leaves in the wind. Unlocks Edict Animatus. Psionic Aura. Great bonuses. What is that edict that we just unlocked? The animator of clay sparks new life within our fleets as if they have wills of their own. Daily hull regen, daily armor regen, evasion chance, and ship fire rate. But it costs 14 throw a day. Damn, dudes. I can no way afford that. As tempting as that might be. Excellent. Our arc furnace is up and running, and now we have 15 minerals to mine here. Oh yeah, our Dyson Swarm is producing energy. This is up to 80 energy in that location. We'll upgrade the arc furnace as well. Honestly, I probably should build another Dyson Storm on like this planet. These guys want to sign a peace deal. I suppose I'm willing to vote yes. As long as it's a good peace deal.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
You status quo'd me? Are you serious? What a waste of my goddamn time. What a waste! I went through all that effort. So the real trick here then would be to create a proxy war between Omega Protocol and the Ravenous Core Devourers. The only thing is I don't want the Chosen to absolutely destroy me. Or the Omega Program Core. I really thought you guys would have done
Our knowledge
better here. Oh, there's an enigmatic fortress here. Noted. All right, well, you know, we can do what we can do. At least our fleet is going to be maxed out on size shortly. We'll have the right stuff set up on that. Regulatory node. Code breaking and encryption bonuses. +1/+1. Additional envoy. And bonuses to improve relations, harm relations. Base intel level. That one's also pretty good for us. How many envoys is too many envoys? Isn't that really the question? I love the idea that like no one can break our codes. You know what? I already feel like I don't know what to do with all the envoys we have, so I'm going to invest in more code breaking and encryption. And then like, yeah, we have like max level infiltration that we can get up. So as long as we just let those tick up, this also then provides like a huge bonus to us if we go to war with them. On anybody. Oh, you have a spy here. mean, well, we might as well steal some technology then. Come on, you might as well steal some technology.
Use our item.
I guess same Z's here. Except I don't have the influence for it anymore. But we did cripple their fleet strength, which is great. So it'll take a fair bit for it to boot on back up. And I think with the end of that war and some major threats on our horizon, specifically with the Chosen, maybe this is exactly where we should stop it. We've managed to get ourselves pretty locked in with the Shroud, which I'm very, very happy with. We've got ourselves a pact formed with the Covenant of the Composer. We're right on top of the Animator of Clay, so I think we'll also probably make good friends with the old Cradle of Souls here. Though I do not believe we can get his Covenant powers. These are about to start coming off cooldown, so we can start building new planets as well, which is nuts. We got orbital rings coming. Our psychic auras are going to start growing, which is going to mean we just start making more and more pops. And we also have like defensive space citadels. So I'm thinking about, you know, kind of really locking down our space properly and making it that nobody can come in here. This wormhole makes things a bit complicated, but I think we could make a pretty good fortress. And now we're throwing proxy wars all over the place, so we can start saying like, who are our friends, who are our enemies, and just start pitting them against each other. Do spy stuff. Honestly, I'm really excited about proxy wars. That's going to make things a lot more different. You know, if I say like this person and this person are being a pain in my butt, I can just cause them to fight each other. Step by step, our economy's doing okay. We got our first mega structures up and going. Let's leave it at that. Let's leave it at that. Folks, thank you for joining us. We're going to be back next week. We're going to continue on this campaign, make it or break it, to see how we kind of survive. Right now, we're doing pretty well. We're, you know, I think in 4th place or something. So let's see if we can keep our eternal machines going. Thank you for joining us in the meantime. Until next time.